Thank you everyone for being here. Today you've showed up for something that matters. You showed up to make a change. You showed up to discover something deep, something powerful, something real within yourself. Now, when I say discover your true self, what comes to mind? Does it excite you? Make you feel nervous? Because it's normal to feel both. It is about going beyond the surface, beyond the everyday mask we wear, the routines, the identities we carry. It's about diving into who you are at your core without the expectations, without the judgments, without the shoulds and musts that you've picked up along the way. We're about to shed those layers one by one. Each of us has a powerful, unique essence that holds our deepest values, our most authentic dreams, and our real purpose. But for so many of us, we're carrying so many external influences that this core gets buried. And here's the thing, these influences, they're like layers of dust. They cloud the lens through which we view ourselves. We start thinking, I should be this, or I have to do that because of what our families, our friends, society, or even we expect from ourselves. But what if today you decided to let go of those layers? What if you stripped them away and got down to the real you? Think back to a time when you felt truly alive, when you were just you, no titles, no pressure, no worry about what anyone else thought. It's powerful, right? Because that's what authenticity feels like. It's a lightness of freedom. But I'm not here to tell you that finding your true self is easy. Discovering yourself means facing fears, letting go of limiting beliefs, and even standing up to parts of your identity that you've carried for years. It can be challenging. It might even hurt at times. But I promise you this is the most rewarding journey you'll ever take. Because the moment you know yourself, when you really know yourself, nothing can stop you. So today I'm going to guide you through how to take those steps to self-discovery. And it begins with one simple question. A question that sounds straightforward, but is, in fact, one of the most powerful ones you'll ever ask yourself. What do you want? Now, I'm not talking about what you think you should want. I mean, what do you actually want? What would bring you real joy? What would make you feel truly fulfilled, regardless of any outside opinion? Take a moment to think about that. This is not a question you answer lightly because for most people it's an answer they haven't been honest about with themselves for years. Maybe you have dreams you haven't pursued because you were afraid. Maybe there's a part of you that wants to do something entirely different from what you're doing now, but you've held back. And if that's true, let me ask you this. What would you do if fear weren't a factor? What would you choose if you knew you couldn't fail? The journey to discovering your true self is about diving into those questions and having the courage to answer them truthfully. This is about reconnecting with that part of you that has always known who you are, that part that's guided you, inspired you, and kept you going even when life got tough. Today, I invite you to step out of the small box of what you think is possible and into a space where you let yourself dream big. You're here today to let go of doubt, to step beyond old limitations, and to embrace the truth about who you really are and what you really want. The journey to self-discovery begins with the crucial step of letting go of external expectations and limiting beliefs. These two elements often intertwine, forming a complex web that can cloud our vision and prevent us from recognizing our true selves. Many of us carry the weight of societal norms, familial pressures, and personal doubts that dictate how we should think, act, and even feel. This can lead to a disconnect between who we are and who we present to the world. As children, we are naturally curious and filled with dreams. We explore, experiment, and express ourselves freely. However, as we grow older, we often encounter messages that tell us to conform, to fit into predefined roles, or to pursue paths that may not resonate with our innermost desires. You should become a doctor. You should pursue a stable job, or you need to behave this way to be accepted. These messages, whether explicit or implicit, can become internalized, leading us to believe that we must meet certain standards to be worthy or successful. Recognizing these external expectations is the first step toward liberation. It requires us to take a step back and evaluate the influences in our lives. Who or what has shaped your beliefs about yourself? Are these beliefs empowering or limiting? By asking ourselves these questions, we begin the process of disentangling our true identities from the expectations imposed upon us. Limiting beliefs are the internal narratives we create based on our experiences and the messages we've absorbed. They often sound like this: I'm not good enough, I don't have what it takes, or I'm too old to start something new. These beliefs act as barriers that prevent us from pursuing our passions, exploring new opportunities, and reaching our full potential. The truth is, many of these beliefs are simply not accurate. They are often based on fear or past experiences rather than reality. To move forward, we must challenge these narratives and replace them with empowering affirmations that align with our true selves. Imagine standing at the edge of a vast ocean, looking out at the horizon. The waves represent your dreams, your passions, and the life you desire. But between you and that ocean lies a thick fog, obscuring your view and making it difficult to see what lies ahead. This fog is made up of external expectations and limiting beliefs. To reach your dreams, you need to clear that fog. One powerful way to do this is through self-reflection. Set aside time to explore your thoughts and feelings without judgment. Journaling can be an effective tool in this process. Write down the expectations you feel have been placed upon you and how they make you feel. Next, challenge each one. Is this truly what you want? Or is it what someone else wants for you? What would you do if you were not afraid of judgment or failure? Another strategy is to surround yourself with positive influences. Seek out people who encourage you to be your authentic self, who inspire you to pursue your dreams without limitations. Engage in communities that foster growth and support exploration. These environments can help reinforce the belief that it's okay to prioritize your own desires and values over societal expectations. So embracing vulnerability is also essential. It's okay to admit that you're unsure or that you've been living a life that doesn't align with your true self. Vulnerability opens the door to deeper connections and allows you to share your journey with others who may be experiencing the same struggles. This shared experience can be incredibly liberating and can serve as a reminder that you're not alone in this journey. Ultimately, letting go of external expectations and limiting beliefs is an ongoing process. It takes time, patience, and commitment to self-discovery. As you begin to peel back these layers, you'll find that the core of who you are is resilient, unique, and full of potential. By embracing this process, you empower yourself to live authentically, pursue your passions, and create a life that resonates with your true self. Remember, the journey is just as important as the destination. And every step you take toward discovering your true self brings you closer to the life you were meant to lead. As we conclude this journey of self-discovery, remember that uncovering your true self is not just a destination, it's an ongoing process. Each step you take toward shedding external expectations and limiting beliefs is a step toward authenticity and empowerment. Embrace the courage to explore your innermost desires and don't shy away from vulnerability. This journey may come with challenges, but it is also filled with profound rewards, freedom, joy, and a sense of purpose. You hold the power to redefine your narrative. By questioning the limitations that have held you back and surrounding yourself with positivity, you can create a life that reflects who you truly are. Trust yourself, nurture your passions, and pursue what resonates deeply within you. Today, make a commitment to honor your true self and to live in alignment with your values and dreams. As you move forward, remember that your journey is uniquely yours, that every moment spent in pursuit of authenticity is a moment well spent. Embrace it fully and let your light shine brightly for the world to see. You are worthy, you are capable, and the best is yet to come. Thank you for being here today and for taking this brave step toward discovering your true self.